However, I'm just doing a little bit of test footage just to see how this looks in the highest quality that I can get out of the camera. I was going to talk a little bit about Fallout New Vegas. Hang on, let me close the door. There we go. I was going to talk a little bit about Fallout New Vegas and my thoughts on it, because I just finished it the other day after playing it for 84 hours. And obviously haven't gotten every ending, so maybe there's an ending that fixes my biggest complaint. And my biggest complaint was, as you get into the ending, you've spent the entire game hearing about this guy Caesar and how bad he is and how the NCR wants to get rid of him and whatnot. And then the Battle of Hoover Dam starts. I'm not going to spoil it, I'm not going to say exactly what happens, but I'll just say I didn't fight Caesar, and I have to wonder why, because I mean, it felt like the entire game was leading up to two things: meeting Mr. House, and fighting Caesar. So not fighting Caesar felt like the ending of it was kind of rushed, which is a little weird to say when you take into consideration that the actual ending to the game I liked. It was long, it was informative, it gave you information on all the major factions and characters you teamed up with over the course of the game. That was cool to see, but it felt like they just chopped off the would-be ending because Caesar was still sitting across the river with his camp of legionaries and whatnot, and you never went over there and fought them. I can't help but wonder why that is. I had some other complaints with the game too. It didn't feel quite as good. I didn't like it quite as much as Fallout 3, and old school Fallout fans will give me crap for that. And I'll say this: I own Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics. I played them. They're all fantastic games, and I still didn't like this one as much as I liked 3. I just thought 3 felt like a more personal story. I did like the personality system and the reputation system being more in-depth in this game. That was kind of nice. And the wheel for interacting with characters, different characters you picked up over the course of companions, that was cool as well. It made dealing with them in this game quite a bit easier than it was to deal with them in the previous game, in Fallout 3. The game was also extremely buggy. I mean, buggy to the point where it was pissing me off, especially toward the end, because during the battle with Hoover Dam, I locked up probably 4 times, and I locked up a great deal more as I played throughout this game. I would still encourage you to go play it. It's still an amazing game and has a lot of replay value. And the bugs can be fixed. If they did fix the bugs, this game would just be a whole hell of a lot better just then and there. That's the biggest strike against it, is just how incredibly buggy it is, bordering on just flat out broken. But it's still playable, and everything that is there is very, very well done and just very, very good. I really liked it. The story was kind of cool, although, like I said, I had problems with how it started wrapping itself up toward the end. Maybe there's another way of doing that fixes that or changes that, because I didn't even wind up going into that camp. I was never sent over there. That's the only place on the Fallout New Vegas map that I didn't go. I'm going to play Uncharted Drake's Fortune next. I just wanted to record a little bit video to test this camera on the highest quality footage that I could get out of it.